Shylock, I understand you're having some problems getting a credit card.
Right. And it's because I'm a divorcee and I've applied to 3 different places. Finally, I did get a master charge because my father called the president of the bank and told him to please extend me the credit. I have tried several places. They say that I do not have enough, they don't have enough information on me, and that I have to be working or have 2 bank accounts in 2 different banks, and also have credit with 5 retail merchants. And it's kind of difficult to get that when you don't know where to can't start. You don't know where I can't do it. You can't start. So I have been talking to my banker today. I did this earlier this morning. He said really the best thing to do is go talk to the credit manager of the store and tell him your problem. That is really the only way to, and you still might not get a credit card, but you can try and go to the top person in that particular store.
After checking 9 major department stores in Dallas, I learned that each request for credit by a divorced woman was handled individually, and the extra information that was required was not always requested on the credit application she received at the front desk. Bill Jacobson, Regional Credit Manager for JCPenney Company, explains.
The problem with divorced women is that many of them have enjoyed credit and its convenience and its prestige. And then they get divorced and all of a sudden it blows up on them and it's not available. So they're mad frequently. Now, our problem in extending credit to women is mainly confined to the divorced woman who has not had any credit in her own name, and on the other hand, doesn't have had a previous employment. Maybe she has a brand new job. When we extend credit, we apply 2 basic rules. Number 1, the ability of the person to pay, their income, whether from employment, investments, whatever. And the other is their willingness or their intent to pay. Now, if she did not have previous employment and no credit in her own name, this is the tough one. And she feels that she should have credit. From our standpoint, we have no real evaluation on her ability to pay, nor on her willingness to pay. She just got the job. She was recently divorced. She didn't have accounts in her own name.
Can you accept her credit that she had when she was single?
Now, yes, we could. Now, there are things that and our big problem is getting enough information from the applicant, the divorced woman in this case, that will help us, assist us in being able to open the account for her. One problem we have at Penny's is that most of our applications are taken by salespeople. They're not experienced and they don't know how to dig. We need every bit of information that we can get from the divorced woman.
A special committee of the Consumer Credit Association of Dallas, representing retail merchandising firms and banks, recently completed a study on the subject. David Dugan, chairman of the committee, explains what they've found.
The purpose of this study was twofold. It was first to determine if some discrimination did exist, and again, to determine if the stores were aware of the problems. And we have printed this pamphlet, Credit for Women, and have issued it to all the members of the Credit Consumer Association of Dallas. It has been mailed to all members. It is also available upon request from the Consumer Credit Association of Dallas. And there are several recommendations made. Primarily, if they arrive at a problem, the thing that we say for them to do is to go to the credit manager with their problem, and we feel sure that they will be completely satisfied with the results of the interview.
Mr. Dugan, it seems as though we're at a deadlock, though. Is there nothing that can be done either by the stores or by the women? So far, it seems that the suggestion is that the woman go personally to the credit manager and ask that credit be extended to her.
Well, we're saying if they have a particular problem, they do that. Actually, as I mentioned earlier, charge accounts are for everyone, and women do the bulk of the shopping, and the stores will not willingly deny a woman a credit where all the qualifying factors for an account are met. In other words, employment, income, number of outstanding debts, and things like that. Things that go to make a credit decision.